Blessings to you. Today we're going to talk about Ecclesiastes 10. I know a lot of you are sleeping in and all of that, but I got to work, so I'm here early. Ecclesiastes 10, there is a very specific verse where it talks about fools. And it's pretty interesting. It's saying that you know how fools walk, right? You know a fool by the way they walk. You know what is a fool, right? A fool basically is a person that doesn't have a lot of knowledge right? They live life as life flies by. It's like they don't make plans for the day. They don't do anything for the day. It's just like, oh, well, today I woke up and let's see what the day brings. There's this saying that help yourself. God will help you, but you also got to help yourself. It's more a Spanish saying. But when I think about that, I think about us creating these day-to-day plans to get to the places that we need to get or the places that we want to get, right? It's not always all in front of us, certain in front of us. So it's pretty curious because you can identify a fool when you're out and about and you're hearing people talk and you're hearing people say things and you see the way that somebody walks or somebody is dressed or things like that. You do know how to identify what is wrong with this person, right? You ask yourself, what is wrong with them? They must have a problem. Like, what's going on? And it's because there's something different, right? There's something different from them that you have identified. So when you're seeing these type of people, what do you do? Do you just walk away? Do you say hi? What do you do? In my case, if I pass by somebody and I see that they're struggling, I usually will say good morning and I'll continue to walk. And that's just a way of acknowledge to the world to know I see you there. I know that you're there. And sometimes just practicing saying a good morning to someone is a very good skill. You don't need to be a scientist to do that. But if you want to change somebody's life, just practice by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how are you? One of the things that I find very curious here is people get surprised when or they're not expecting when you say good morning, and somebody tells you good morning and then you'll say how are you, people don't expect you to ask them how are you or how are you feeling. Obviously in my job, if they come in my office, that's an expectation, right? The therapist needs to know how I feel. But out and about, I found that people have even looked at me like weird, like, why is she asking me how I am? But it's a way to help people recognize, it's a skill, right? You ask somebody, how are you? What does that do? If somebody asks you, how are you? It makes you stop and think, how are you, right? So it's a simple skill that you teach people to identify the way that they feel during the day. But people don't even realize. Some people are like, what is wrong with this lady? Why is she even asking me this? But it's fine. It's okay. I'm used to it. So when you're seeing somebody in the street, change their day and change your day just by letting them know that you are there, that they are there, and that life is going to continue. And you can do that just by saying a simple good morning. So say good morning to people. Change your life just by doing that. One person at a time, right? Blessings to you. I hope you like this simple live video. Life Sales with Dr. Gonzalez Torres. Have a great one. Bye-bye.